We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Wade Miley will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 2, Starling.
Here comes the first pitch.
Marte.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 1 home run and 14 driven in. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Senzel backing up on it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Madison Bumgarner gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, Good curveball. It does have the straight changeup. And just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's low.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Rojas settles under it, and there's one away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, batting a robust .350. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 2 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Ahmed fields it cleanly. There's one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
David Peralta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Now the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
That is fifth. The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Now here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Escobar, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Up next for Arizona, Carson Kelly. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
At the plate now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Kelly leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Suarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-0. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Called strike 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Count remains at 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. He's got it in time to first, and there are two away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding in, Freddie Galvis, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Galvis is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And there's ball 2 now. Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Kirk Casale would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Full count now. Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Kirk.
Into the box, Kirk Casale. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. Hit to first. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in, Josh Rojas. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Josh Rojas.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
1 gone in the Arizona third, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To short, fielded by Galvis. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball at his first at bat and didn't miss it.
Now here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
top 20 for the crown. Say that I'm the one, that's what they call me now.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Reds,
Standing in,
the pitcher,
Wade Miley, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Marte. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now back.
And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So one away here with the bases empty, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Now the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Walker onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In is Joey Votto now, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
0-2, here it comes. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Bumgarner removed to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Nick Ahmed. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0. Come on, Bruce.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Look out, 2-0 now. Marte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, left fielder.
To the plate now, David Peralta.
Peralta.
Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Now to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
Aye.
And it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike 1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Eugenio.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Give him the green light.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Let's go, Cincy.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far.
The batter,
After that
nine.
walk, they've got runners
Second
at first
baseman.
and second and look
Mike.
ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Good, I'm like,
2-0 now.
no thanks.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. First and second here with nobody out. Three and one now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Aristides Aquino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. Castellanos scores.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Stepping in now, Kurt Casale, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-0 delivery. And that's the second out. And not in time as the run scores.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Striding into the box, Wade Miley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
3 runs already home here. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Ahmed will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Reds are on top, 3-1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs, so he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The Diamondbacks.
Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 count. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left, and that's going to land foul. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Christian Walker will be next. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Stepping up now, Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Now in the box, Josh Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. He loses him on ball 4.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Standing in, Madison Bumgarner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Come on, Red.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Senzel. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope,
and this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos. From the stretch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Bumgarner sets. Here comes the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, and it's still 3-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starling Marte. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Senzel's got it, and there's 1 gone.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-handed up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The batter, number 4. Second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ketel Marte, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Corbin Martin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Corbin Martin.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 44.
Ready for another shot now. Aristides Aquino. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Scorched to third. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, as the lead remains 3-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now that.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the stretch. This is chopped down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Carson Kelly. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's set, and the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now batting, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Walker brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Grounded to first. Fielded by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So digging in now, Kurt Casale. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Kurt Casale.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Here we go. 2 balls, no strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Wade Miley.
Jesse Winker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Reds, number 33, Jesse Winker.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Nick Senzel. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Up next,
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Joey Votto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
A line shot to third base.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. A runner from second crosses the plate, make it 5-1.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same
batter,
piece of
number
cheese,
9.
and it gets turned
Second
around.
baseman.
Nice piece of hit.
Mike Moustakas.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mike Leake will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jake Lamb is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 22, Jake Lamb.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Leake pauses. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. Two down, runners at first and second. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now another 1-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it, as he wears him down and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the D-backs 1. Amir Garrett's been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Now at the plate, Josh Rojas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And the 2-1. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here comes the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Senzel is right there, 1 down. Here's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Senzel is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Ready now, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aristides Aquino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
44.
First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Rojas. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Galvis behind, 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peralta on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
In now for the Reds, Kurt Casale. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Ball inside.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Amir.
Number 4 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Reds. Number 4.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swinging a soft liner, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They're up 5-1. Matt Bowman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
67, Matt Bowman.
Ketel Marte will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
To 2-2 now.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2.
full.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Eduardo Escobar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Reds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Wade Miley earns the win, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.